I hope Ramble On was good for you there.
Oh, that's a nice start.
Forgot how long this intro was.
Well, you're playing it for everybody right now. Okay, so. Oh.
There you go.
Wow.
You're welcome.
That was smooth. So good morning, everybody, and welcome to Insurance Talk with Mike and Jeff. We are coming to you live from the Tiger Room today, and I am joined by my usual, I'm joined by Kate, by Howard the Duck.
Who safely returned home from us.
Yes, and our special guest, Mr. Derek Leach.
Hey, guys.
Yay!
Thank you for coming.
Of course.
Thanks, Derek.
Happy to be here.
I thought you were a little bit scared about coming in here because you didn't know what Kate was going to do.
Well, we'll find out.
Here you are.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
One.
Look who dropped by.
Make an entrance. I was having a conversation with an agent, and I was literally telling them, okay, I have 3 minutes. I now have 2 minutes. I now have 1 minute.
You're now late.
And they keep asking the questions, so I was finally just like, bye.
I now have no minutes. Now, a proper entry would have been to come in and do a spin.
Oh.
Yeah. Just a nice spin. Ooh, yeah. Wow. Wow.
Thank you.
Boy, Tyler brought it this morning.
It's
Party T.
How are you? I'm well. I'm very
You missed Ramble On, but okay.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
you missed our choppy version of Ramble On. With Kate skipping the song around. It was awesome.
It was a very long intro. You shush.
I found it energizing. Really got me going.
Awesome.
So we do not have Mr. Chapman this morning, and we do not have Mr. Perlberg. They are both unavailable.
They're both working.
They're both working.
Doing whatever they do,
Hey, this isn't a comedy show.
Sorry.
So, Kate, tell us about your week.
My week?
Anything good?
Well, like I said, we do have Howard back.
God, thank God. I was
Thank
very
God.
worried about him.
I don't know if you
I was
guys
worried about
saw, I
Howard.
posted lots of flyers, because we will find you, and we did.
So does Howard have like a really big speaker in him that blasts the Aflac duck sound?
Is it louder than
I was expecting like a huge one, because he's a giant duck.
Okay,
You
yeah,
know,
so
Kate-
I'm really sorry. That's not any louder
It's
than
not
the
really
small
loud.
handheld ones. And I feel like, you should be louder.
I worry when you're grabbing Howard by the top of his head.
Maybe he ran away.
It's kind of like a cat, though. Like, have you ever seen a mother cat pick up a...
Yeah, it was.
Like, where it's just like back of the throat?
Scruff.
Yeah. He loves me. It's okay.
It's always
So, yeah,
worrisome.
Kate went full up Liam Neeson
Sure did.
taking. She was on it. I know you've got the duck.
I saw the root.
Be nice to Maria. She does not have the duck.
Maria would never.
The response post to what you guys put up, though, killed me. Like, whoever, I laughed I was very worried about Howard, but I also laughed really hard.
The letter and the picture
Yeah.
helped me not be so worried about
It
Howard.
was so funny.
Made me more worried. They had poor Howard blindfold. Look, I had a trash bag over it.
Though I will say the kidnapping of Howard led to one of my funniest intersection exchanges going home. So I'm sitting there, and if anybody's been around me going home, I listen to my music really loud.
Yeah, right.
I like
As you should.
hard rock, and I like it loud.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, and I'm jamming out at 95th and Knoll, and Howard's sitting in the rider's seat right next to me.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there bopping along, and I look over, and this lady's looking at me, and she points at Howard, and I start bopping his head along too.
Oh, Jeff.
It was great.
Mhm.
She
So,
quickly sped away.
That's right. Quick shout out to Amy Spellman.
Yes,
Thank you as
Thank
always.
you, Amy.
We appreciate our food trucks, and we appreciate
Mhm,
everything you
mhm,
do for us.
mhm,
So thank you.
mhm.
And I think that leads us to our trivia question.
Yes. So last week we had a trivia question as to who was the first recipient of Medicare. The answer was President Truman. The person who answered first correct was a Monsieur Chris Harris, who did not reply to any of my emails about coming back on the show to play.
Believe it or not.
Wow.
So what are you gonna do, Kate?
I'm gonna go rogue again.
Go
Here she
rogue.
goes. She's
Yeah.
going.
Go get it.
Since
You should go get one of my agents.
yeah, what do you have?
Yeah, it's they're all the way down. So you're gonna have to sprint.
Sprint.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sprint all
No,
the way
she's
down.
not sprinting.
I tried.
Okay, so find us an agent.
Yeah.
Here she goes. She loves going rogue.
She does.
Yeah, this is a big deal. I
I
think
think that
was
she
happy.
likes it more than the responses to the emails. It's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
she's
no
frustrated
response.
about not getting emails, but she's like, oh, well,
Yeah, I get to go
to
rogue.
go rogue.
Fair outcome, man.
So those of you that don't know, every week Kate asks a trivia question at the end of the show. If you're the first person to email Kate with the right answer, then you will play a game with us on the show the next week. Prizes can be great, or maybe not so much. Okay, here comes Kate. Okay,
It's,
looks like
Mr. Jordan.
Mr. Jordan.
He's gonna have him introduce himself once he gets in the door.
Awesome.
If he spins, I'm going to lose it.
Okay.
The spin's been taken.
So spin when you enter.
So how much
Spin when you-
stuff is
A
not
nice
getting done
twirl.
right now?
Yeah, give it a
Stuff's
twirl.
not getting done right now.
I mean,
Yay.
Woo! That was
All right,
nice.
sir. Please
Everybody's
introduce
up to you to
yourself
sweat.
to our lovely audience.
My name's Jordan Otte. I'm a sales rep in UAC.
Yay!
All right. Well, Jordan, I'm glad you could join us today.
thanks,
So
Thank you.
you are going to be playing me at Let's Make a Deal.
Okay.
So here's how the game works. You can take $10 right now and not even play.
That's right.
Or you can choose from one of 3 envelopes.
All right.
So it's a tough decision, but I'm going to make it even tougher.
Okay.
Or you can take the cash in my left pocket. What are you going to do?
Oh,
It's not
gee,
done
that's
again.
mystery cash.
it's 5 options.
It's a lot of
A lot of
options here.
decisions this morning.
With $10, I could pay my rent.
Okay.
I want one of the envelopes.
Oh, going big.
Where do you live?
Right.
Right over
Cardboard
there.
box.
I'm not risking my rent money.
What are you feeling?
1, 2, or 3.
One.
1. Wow. Okay, so Kate, if you would give Jordan number 1, and please hold
There you
off a
go,
moment so we can
sir.
see what you did not win. I love to show people what they did not
I hope
get.
you aren't gonna go.
So you did not get $75.
Oh, missed it.
Ouch.
That would have been rent for the next year.
Could have a lot of rent on that. You did not get $50.
Oh. All right.
Oof.
Oof.
But then what did he
What's
get?
the mystery cash though?
And what
was
was,
in your
the,
left
what
pocket?
was the mystery cash
Lint.
here
It was
is $5.
Ah.
It's a good choice.
That I can live without.
Well,
Oh, no, no.
Is that my-
You
considered
considered
it.
Here.
I honestly just didn't want money that was wadded up in your pocket.
That's okay.
We
Why
don't
is
know
it so
what's been
moist?
in there.
That's better than the old candy I have in there.
All right. Open up.
So I can't trade it for the 75 if I want to?
Maybe it's $100 though.
Good question.
So I get the 0? Swag.
Swag.
So
Wow.
we all
Did
get,
you luck out?
I
dude.
want the duck.
So,
you
oh
can't.
no one
That's
takes
at least a
ours. So not
$100
only
value.
do you
At
get
least.
this wonderful backpack, but
I will take it.
You
There's
have
more.
water bottles,
Whoa.
All right.
ooh,
What else?
koozie,
Koozie?
a
Coaster.
coaster,
Oh, those coasters are cool, actually. I really
frisbee.
use them every day.
Weapons.
So, yes, here you
Yay.
go. Enjoy your
Thank you,
prizes.
sir.
All
You
right.
bet.
Well,
Awesome.
thank you for playing.
Well, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah.
You bet. Now you're gonna have a great day.
One
Yeah,
more
you
day,
are.
Tyler just can't get rid of me.
Yay.
That's right. You're safe today.
Jordan keeps saying that he was on my team before the UHC director, but I didn't get rid of you. Just PS, you know.
That's true. I love you, Tyler.
Thank
Don't be passive aggressive.
Yeah. See you, pal. Hey, miss you. God, so
Thank you, Jordan.
So glad he's out of here.
Well, that was great.
And take that as a lesson. If you win the trivia, please respond to my email so we can have you on the show. To
That's
win
right.
swag, cash, money, or whatever.
And as you can
You
see-
can also walk away in disappointment knowing that you missed out on $75.
And yes,
he
you
probably
can.
got all the same swag that he already has.
And you know, I would.
you don't help us
Hey,
already
Get new
have
koozies, get new
most of that
coasters.
stuff.
You can't have enough.
He got that. He was an AEP agent last year, and we gave that to every single new person he walked in the door.
For all we know, he might
Maybe he
love
lost it all.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's
he was
right.
devastated about it.
Maybe you need
But
some
I
replacement.
also doubt it. Very doubt.
You
Don't
are not-
cheapen the gift, Silence.
Just saying.
So,
Oh, that's so funny.
For all of you that watched, love to see you next week play because next week is also our AEP kickoff show. So
Whoa!
we're going to have some special stuff going
That's a
on.
big
Sorry, Derek.
I'm
But
not
we'll have
special
a-
enough, but that is a
Yes.
good one.
Almost. Your runner-up special.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't want to take you away from your work the day before.
Yeah, that's
Nobody
probably a
wants to
good.
take you away
That's
from
good
your
work.
And those of you that don't know who Derek is, you'll learn today. You do not want him not working.
You were gonna
Want
learn.
Derek working.
Yeah.
Kate, what do you have for us in company news? What's going on?
I just want to remind everyone for QA, please, the quarterly compliance newsletters located in Cindy. Also, how agents
like
can
Eminem.
see all John Cena. The requirements for QA team looks during call review, which is located in Cindy in the QA 2019.
Just try to be more presidential, and you don't point, but do the Barack Obama.
Ah,
You QA quits.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be
that was really bad.
Great.
And the only
What?
person that
We all
I've
feel
gotten
very bad
so
about
far,
impersonations.
It's terrible. I'm not good at it.
the only person I've gotten so far to send me an email about why they deserve to be on the show was to say they want a free trip. Sorry, guys, that's not quite enough.
We don't have the budget.
We also don't have the budget. Me and Jeff personally don't have enough funds to fly someone out here as much as I'd like to. But yeah, write in if you want to be a guest on the show, as in that seat the whole time.
okay.
I didn't do anything.
So since we don't have Mr. Chapman here today,
We don't. He did give us a list of some things he'd like us to read. And I do apologize, my Letterman style is not quite up to par.
Okay.
So these are Chapman's top 10 reasons why AEP is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, it's the Super Bowl of Medicare insurance.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
I like
true.
that.
That's
I like that.
Number 9, Tom Alsop.
Oh, you haven't
Okay.
gotten a transfer from Tom that you're not living.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
right?
Yeah.
That is true.
Number 8, you can actually have a legitimate reason to miss your significant other's holiday party.
Yes.
Yay! Number 7, you don't have to deal with judging eyes anymore as you pay for your company kitchen.
Okay.
That's pretty
That's
sweet.
Yeah.
How many times you been back there? Shut up.
It's been 5 minutes, Tyler.
It's needed more
Give
chips.
someone else a
Right.
chance.
You're not lying when you tell a creditor the check is in the mail.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
'cause-
Yeah, okay. Number 5, wait, we have to work longer hours during AEP?
Video with Kate.
I'm not sure what the video with me was, but I do apologize.
Okay.
Mr. Grant's cookies.
Yay!
Okay.
Love the cookies.
I love those
I do
cookies.
too.
I
Does he-
genuinely love
Does he
those
actually
cookies.
make them himself?
His wife made them for a long time. Last time that I think for last AEP, his granddaughter made them
Aw.
instead of his wife,
Oh.
or maybe there was a tag team or something like that. But yeah,
They're
Whoever's-
excellent every time.
They're great.
I like kind of burnt cookies.
But
I'm not joking. I love them.
I love them. So please,
Yeah.
looking forward to the cookies.
Yay. Let's see. Number 3, the person you always beat in sales beats you. So watch out.
Okay.
Number 2, the fact that we get to help millions of Americans navigate their insurance option is a non-biased way to ensure they have the most coverage at the lowest price. Video with Tyler. Not sure what that was.
Maybe it just means I'm supposed to like
Yeah, here.
like I don't know.
I don't know.
And then number 1. Boo.
The food.
The AEP 25.
It's-
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
It
It's
keeps
a lot.
stacking on every year.
You know, that's why I grow a beard every year through AEP. It's not just for the No Shave November.
Mhm.
It's so my face doesn't look so round as
Yeah,
I put on.
right. The
weight.
more pounds you need to elongate the face.
Exactly.
And yeah, that's why I had a really long beard for a while.
Is
Here,
it
do
now?
this.
Yeah. So I'm not joking. I lost a little bit of weight. Congrats to me.
Yay!
I have not kept it off really, but yeah, I had a really long beard because my face was super chubby, and it elongates
Aw.
the face, makes you look skinnier.
So you're guys saying
Why am I
should
thinking
go-
Sono Bello in my head? Did you do
What?
No?
Huh?
No one ever seen the ads?
I don't know what Sonobello is.
It's where they have somebody that has some weight they want to take off, and they do it in one day.
It
They
sounds like
suck
a
it
Mexican
out of
restaurant.
you.
That's what it sounds like.
So
Just
no
gone.
Sonobello, you want to go right now?
Wanna go Sono Bello?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mark's?
Yep.
Mark Fridays?
Yes,
Chips and
Sonobello?
queso. Let's
Son of
go.
a- Chips and guac.
So without Mike here, we
Both.
did get his top 10. Tyler, what's going on in your world?
Well, obviously, just like last week, we're gearing up for AEP. Everybody's kind of settling down a little bit. I know that Tuesday was a very hectic day because we had everyone transitioning. So as I said last week, Tarisha Dinkle and myself are going to be the core managers for our core sales team this AEP.
Good.
Very excited about it.
Congrats.
We actually have a ton of really fun things planned
Oh.
that I'm not going to spoil just yet.
If it
But
involves
we've been-
She-Whiz, I
we've
want
been-
nothing to do with it.
Man, we've been working kind of hard to. I say kind of hard because it hasn't honestly been really hard.
Okay.
It's been kind of hard.
Kinda, sorta.
We've been working kind of hard at trying to make this AEP not only the most productive and not only the most successful as far as sales, but also the most fun. So trying really hard to make sure that we get that right. So, but all the transitions have been done, and I think that people are kind of settling into their new teams and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's good. I think that people
deal.
are gearing
I
up
like
and
it.
ready for AEP.
Like it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. All right. So wanted to
Yeah.
take a moment to just, again, give our new employees some advice. Remember, what you're learning now is new. Even if you've been an agent with another company, material, the process, everything is new. Select quote. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't give up. Stay the course. All of us in this room had a start on a job where it takes you a while to learn what the heck you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it isn't just, hey, I've got this. Man, I'm great at this. I was born to be an agent select quote. Well, there is the exception.
Mike Chapman.
And
Not me.
I noticed this week in the AEP classes, the different managers sending out emails showing that, hey, our top performer in this year didn't have any sales going through the 1st of October.
Yeah.
Don't use that as your judgment for how your AEP is going to be. You never know when that's going to hit. And man, I've got this. This works for me.
Yeah.
For transfers coming into the ASA department, just remember, take your time, get the customer's information. Don't send transfers over with no TCPA, missing address, date of birth, and expect it's going to be a sale. It's not. If it doesn't have TCPA, there's nothing we can do with the lead. And we know when you didn't get TCPA and you live transfer over because it creates a second lead for us.
Even if it's a no.
That's
It
right.
can still be a no. We can still transfer it.
And we've had, what did I say? I removed 38 leads from the queue yesterday with about 10 of them being Hawaii and another 10 Alaska, and some that were just blank.
Do you think that maybe we could send out a morning email
Ooh.
that might have a couple of these little things that might be able to
Okay.
remind some of the agents some of the rules?
Sounds like a lot of work, Tyler.
It does sound like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Do you think, is there even a way to maybe make it funny with a couple memes or something like that? just
Maybe
to
if
take
you
the edge
like
off?
GIFs or something.
I mean, you'd have to be
Or a
fresh
song?
every day.
Ooh, add a daily
I don't even
song
know
to it.
if that's possible to come up with a good, solid, funny 2 memes every single day.
Gotta have a song.
That'd
While
be-
also
that'd be
getting the
tough.
information needed.
It would be
very
tough.
right.
Difficult.
That'd be really
are you
difficult.
thinking?
No, I don't think it can be done.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think it. You know what that?
Nope.
It would take a special kind of person to be able to pull that.
It would.
Oh man.
All right.
It definitely would.
Look,
but I appreciate
Dreams
your
are
advice.
dreams. You know what I mean?
I appreciate your advice.
Yeah.
And we had a couple that I've seen this year that I've never seen come over to the ancillary product team. One of them, and I won't just say one, we've had a few people try to speed dial the department through 5.9 to get their live transfer over.
Yeah.
Just so you know, you do not get credit on the sale. So it's a freebie
One of
for
yours,
us.
one
So don't do
It was
that.
me.
And then we've had a few agents using the email that's for, if you have problems with your dental, you can use our helpline.
Yeah.
I've got a live lead.
Can someone take it?
Can somebody take my live lead? I have several of those.
Please stop.
When you put in your live lead once into the queue, which by the way, that's another thing, multiple times going through the queue with the lead. If you put it in live, nobody answers it. It automatically goes to callback. You do not need to put in again. Putting it in again only creates duplicates of everything you've just done, which will void it out and it's gone. It's not going to come through the queue.
Mm.
And your person
So,
is not going to get help.
One time live transfer, nobody picks up, it goes to a callback. We will call your person back. There it is.
There it is.
Short and simple,
Wow.
like yours truly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Don't
your
you
line. I'm
steal
sorry.
mine.
So,
Blasphemy.
as always, if you need my assistance, please email me and I will answer you. Positive, negative, made something
you,
up.
you
I
might
will
get
answer.
something.
Yeah.
Maybe just with a happy face.
You pull a Ben Gasper and just be like, he does that thing
Wow.
where he puts his head.
Yeah. That is spot on,
Yeah,
especially
actually
this
good,
part.
yeah.
I actually do a pretty good one.
Yeah.
It's, you gotta take the glasses off, and he looks down
It actually is.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Boy,
pretty
oh
good?
boy.
So we're
That's
gonna
pretty
make a new spot on the show. It's called Impressions with Tyler.
I
That was good.
Yeah.
have one just because he's.
Do one of me. Do one of me. Just kidding.
I don't have.
Do you want to?
I do have one of Mr. Jason Hall
Do you?
that I have
Do it. Do
perfected.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
over
Do
a
it. Do it. Do
lot of
it.
time. I don't know if he likes it.
he
It's
He
going
never
this,
watches
where
the show,
Where he
so-
looks down on his glasses. Yep, there it is.
Somebody say something to me.
Hey, Jason, can I? Perfect.
Spot on.
Spot on.
So new spot on the show.
Wow.
Impressions with Tyler.
Yeah.
I think that is going to have to be added. That was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Well, I need to meet more people to.
Yeah, we need to broaden your
Tips.
horizon a little
Yeah.
bit.
I like it.
So, you know what time it is?
Yeah, it's hot seat time.
On the hot seat.
Ba-ba.
So we are going to do
Oh.
a few questions, but we
Alright.
have added a new spot to the segment this season where normally we don't do the questions and I throw something wacky at you.
It's
Okay.
crazy.
All right.
But
Like literally throw something.
Like a ball.
Yes. We want to hurt you.
workman's comp, yay! So we'll do a few questions. Okay,
Sure.
so number one, when did you start here at Select Quote?
February of 17.
Sweet.
Right?
Tell us
Yeah.
about your
Okay.
current
Years.
role.
I work on finance team as a financial analyst, and what that is, I'll scoot closer. So part of my roles that a lot of the agents will see is comp, right? I calculate comp for
Yes.
I think every variable group that there is. There's a ton out there. Then along with that, there's the finance side with financial reporting and those kind of things for all the execs we have around here.
Awesome.
Sweet.
It's the high level.
So what does
That is high level.
a typical day look like for you?
Oh, there's not.
Sounds about right.
I mean, as you guys know, things change around here constantly, and we got to be on our toes to keep up with it. Comp's always changing there's every group, right? So
How many? Okay, here's a good question because I think I know the answer to this question because Jack and I were talking the other day. How many different comp plans have you had to input for this AEP?
I
I think
that's a good one.
I think
So core AEP, pod, AEP pod, Tiburon, ASA, AEP ASA, and there's probably some BDR changes. There's probably some CCA
Oh, he's
changes.
not gonna
Okay,
let
okay,
that
that's going on. I said
He's not
seven.
gonna
There's
let that
enrollers, there's AEP enrollers,
Okay,
Okay, so-
okay, fair enough. Yeah, so there's more than seven.
manager comp. Yeah, no,
Oh
there's a
my
lot.
gosh.
It just keeps
So
going.
on that
There's a
note,
ton.
thank you for all your hard work.
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate it.
You're the glue that holds this place together.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And since
Literally,
we
that's-
appreciate you so much, we're going to reward you with truth or mystery shot.
Woohoo!
So this is where we go around.
No.
Instead of reading the rest of these boring questions, we're going to ask you some truth or mystery
You should
shot.
let me have the first question.
By all means, Jeff.
Who's your favorite manager here at Select Quote, Derek?
They're all just great. I love them all.
Yeah.
You can't say that. So since we have so many questions, we'll just do little ditties of these shots.
Divvies.
Okay.
And I do take them with you because I'm not a horrible
She
sportsman.
likes it.
It is a superfood. So
It's a
Right.
superfood.
Don't worry, they're not alcoholic.
So you say. But you go to sleep after the show every week now. What's up with that?
You've been slurring your words lately.
Yeah.
A little bit
Are
of
you
a power
okay?
nap.
Okay.
All right. So my favorite question to ask, typically for agents, is what's the most embarrassing or funny conversation you've had? So instead of on the phone with someone, maybe the most funniest thing that's happened here. You can choose not to answer if it's going to endanger your job.
Take the shot.
Or you can take the mystery shot, which
Stay
is no longer a
promotable.
mystery.
Take the shot.
I'm gonna go with him. Take a shot.
All right,
Yeah.
shotting it up. Cheers.
Yeah, you throw that back like it's nothing.
Yeah, she's
Fire water.
Yeah.
That's right, like a chip.
Yeah. Oh, is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. There are some good questions. I just don't know if I can ask those.
Yeah, keep it clean.
Oh, fine.
Obviously.
All right. You're sitting at your computer and you receive an email. What department do you get an email from that is your least favorite to see come in? Like as soon
one
as
you
it's
go,
a manager or somebody from
Okay.
this department, it's just like, God, I don't even want to read it.
Well, that's a good one. So, I mean, basically, if it's coming from senior management, because it means a comp plan change is coming.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
And that creates.
Oh,
I
good.
mean,
So it's not from
a lot
us
of
that
work.
makes you mad.
No.
Okay,
I'm
good.
happy to help. Obviously, we want people to understand their comp, right?
Right.
And they're going through you guys. If you guys don't know it, we got to figure it out, right? And get things right. But yeah, I mean,
Another
especially this time of year,
change.
because it's like, hey, we're doing this new thing. And I'm like, okay,
Awesome.
we're doing this new thing.
We're not doing the thing we just
Yay.
did 3 months ago?
No, that's
not
no
that
longer
was
a
next?
thing.
That's gone. We're doing
Yes,
That's
a week
no
and a
longer
half.
a
That's
thing.
great.
No?
It's good
Okay,
for
it's
the
fine.
business. No, I get it. But there's a ton of work that goes into all of that. So
Well, we actually have Amy popping in.
Oh,
She
yeah.
would like to ask a truth or shot question.
Mhm.
Ask Derek how his doodle is.
ooh, doodles. She knows
Doodles.
that too.
Doodles.
Yeah, they're great.
They're great?
They're awesome. One so Bo, he's almost 6. He's a Labradoodle. Black Labradoodle.
I thought it was like drawings.
He's like 80 pounds and he's a really good dog.
Labradoodles are.
And then we also have Bella. She's a 2-year-old golden doodle. She is golden. And she's a little spaz, but she's a good dog
Aw.
too. They're good
Well, there you
dogs.
go.
So that's the doodles.
That's right.
Okay.
Those
Good to
guys.
That's the
know.
doodles.
We thought Amy was just
That's a
making
good
fun
one,
of your
Amy. Thank you.
artistic
I
stuff.
feel like there
Yeah,
could
no.
be a show called The Doodles about 3 Labradoodles.
Oh, for sure. I feel
Like
like there
a-
is.
Like a talk show, a comedy show.
Just-
Well, a
a
talk
live
show
stream.
it wouldn't exist because it'd just be
Just be dogs.
it'd just be dogs panting and barking and trying to get out of the room.
True.
All right, so
that.
we have a little bit of this left.
Well, just take your
Do
shot.
we have any more questions?
We don't have life is golden with a doodle.
That's absolutely
Oh.
right.
True.
They're the best
That's nice.
dogs. They really are.
How are you wearing? I see you wearing red. Is it for Red Friday?
It is.
Yeah,
Yay.
me
is
too.
it Chiefs?
This is red
Sorry,
enough, right?
Tyler,
All right.
for that
Hey,
That's
reason.
right. It's just a little
Back
cold
by,
out, so I had to get a
Well,
jacket.
that was my dilemmas because I do have my Chiefs on,
Yay.
Yeah.
but
Friday.
little chilly out there. This
Let's talk about that.
Yes.
Okay, first off,
What's going on
everybody,
here?
calm down. I think that we all know that I have a tough time getting into the spirit of things when it comes to sports.
What's
Okay.
that?
I'm just not a
He's not a sports.
not a big fan. You know, my dad. Speaking of disappointment,
Oh.
my dad.
Oh. This is going down a dark
There's the
path.
bus. Throw it right under.
Look,
Can I talk to you guys for just a moment?
I've got 2 minutes left, so to just unpack. No, I'm just kidding. But my dad is still a huge sports fan. So like I'm talking in our house growing up, we had a basement that was like his lair. It had red shag carpet for the Chiefs.
Ooh.
Yay.
He had a big screen TV and 2 smaller TVs on each side so that
Excellent.
when his friends came over, they could watch multiple games at one
Right.
time. The important ones on the
Naturally.
big one, the other ones there. He had football helmets lining everything that were like signed. Like he invested a lot of time and energy and money into like all of this kind of stuff. And I'm all for it because I have my passions and hobbies and all these kind
Sure.
of things too that I'm just as passionate about. However, I think where it lies was there's never been a day where I wasn't good at sports. I've always been terrible at them. No matter the sport, it's pretty rough. So I think that I just couldn't get into it because it wasn't something I was good
One
at.
your thing.
Yeah, and,
That's
and
okay.
I enjoy if I'm there. Like
Yeah.
football still is. Basketball's my least favorite. You know what? I can go. I even think that if I was at a sporting event that was basketball, I'd still be like, okay, come on, like let's just wrap this up. I don't care about whoever this is.
Getting the clock run faster.
Football would be the next one. Like if I was at a game, I'm sure I would love it. I'm sure I would enjoy it. But even watching foot. Like it can be fun, but I'm not gonna keep up with the players or anything. Baseball's a little different. I think I'm on the verge of liking baseball.
You need to watch
On
the
the
rugby.
I've got a Royals shirt.
Woo,
I do. I
that's
have
a good
one. I
big
have
step.
one Royals shirt. So that's
so you're,
cool.
you're working backward from like
Yeah,
most
we have one.
exciting
So we're
sport
gonna
with
wrap up
basketball
here.
and the least exciting.
I
with
don't
baseball.
understand. I
So is your
genuinely
favorite
don't.
like curling
I would rather watch golf all day. That's like I would rather watch golf all
I
day
do
than
truly
basketball.
enjoy watching golf.
No, I do. It's very
We have about
soothing.
so time is up. We're gonna wrap up here. We have a little
Glad I
bit of
could
this
talk about
shot
sports.
left to take.
Take
Thank
a
you,
shot.
sir. Mystery shot.
Just bulldoze that conversation. Volleyball is the best sport.
It
You know
is
what? I
the best
actually do really
So,
enjoy playing volleyball.
It's fun.
Well, we're gonna wrap up. We have a quick trivia question here. This one is: where does the term Medicare come from? I'll give you a hint. It was a CARE Act that was passed in 1956. Please email me with your answer if you want to
Email
be on the
Kate.
show.
Kate.
This one. And then here's my quote. This is life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. That is from Charles R. Swindle.
That's good. I like that.
That's good.
Hey, thanks for joining us this week.
And our unloading on sports.
I'm
Bye.
I'm
Be
forever
careful out there.
sorry.
really sorry.